Welcome to the Swedish Watch Channel and a beautiful day here in Stockholm City. I'm on my way to Venice to visit Oisín O'Malley, a watch enthusiast from Ireland who now lives in Venice and runs a YouTube channel about watches. I'm really excited to meet him, especially because we have a lot of things in common. We are both musicians, we love watches, and we run YouTube channels. And finally, my all-time musical hero was from Ireland, Phil Lynott, the bass player of Thin Lizzy. Let's go. Oisín O'Malley.
Yes.
Irish bass player and YouTube watch connoisseur. Welcome to the Swedish Watch Channel.
Thanks for having me.
So we're gonna chat about watches, of course. You brought some of yours and I brought some of mine.
Lovely. I'm excited to see what you've got.
I got a couple of Swedish watches. That's
really.
So well, let's go. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the Panerai 587. This is Marina Militare, limited to 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
With that big chunky crystal on it. Look how thick that is.
Yeah.
It's like half the thickness of the watch. It doesn't have the classic crown. It has the Rolex style crown, which I like. So it doesn't dig too much into the wrist.
Oh.
And it has a very classic look to it. I like big watches.
Nice. Yeah.
They work well on my wrist, and this is one of the prettiest I have. Nice, simple watch, no extra complications or anything. 3 days, power reserve. I'll show you the back as well. It's got a nice back too. There you go.
That's nice. That's nice.
Grazie mille.
Grazie. Oh, super nice.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's a good watch.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Swedish watch.
A Swedish watch.
This is the most famous brand in Sweden called Sandström.
I can't even say it.
No.
Sandström. Yeah?
You nailed it, man.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a little bit of a holy grail for the Swedish watch community.
Uh-huh.
This has been discontinued for 10 years.
Really?
It's made 1997.
Uh-huh.
And it's a really unique piece in a couple of ways. I'm going to show you why.
It looks like there's 2 movements in there.
You're correct.
One on top of the other.
And you open it up and it's digital.
Ah, that's what it is. I thought it was... Okay, so it's 2 watches.
Two watches, yeah.
Oh, I love that. It's even got a case back where you can see the movement.
Yeah, it's a really nice watch.
That is wild. Very beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I love this. How do you release that again?
Just put it up.
You just flick it?
Yeah, flick it.
Okay. Oh, I see. I have never seen a watch quite like that.
No.
Now, is this uncomfortable on the back? Because I can feel some ridges. How's your size wrist? I don't know if it'll go on me. Do you mind if I try it on?
Yeah, of course, of course. I think you're a little bit bigger, but...
Yeah, it'll just about go.
Halfway, anyway.
Yeah. Very interesting. Oh, so it's perfectly comfortable. I was just afraid that maybe it was because of those ridges.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah, but it's actually fine. What a strange and interesting
And I'm into orange as well, so it's for me it's
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Yeah. And I also like the way you close it like this.
I wasn't able to. It's completely invisible. Look at that.
Yes. Like that. And so I love that.
Beautiful.
So.
That's a very interesting piece. I like it. Yeah.
You know, there's another Irish bass player that made me become a musician as a profession.
Really?
And I brought you some gifts today.
Really?
Yeah.
You're far too nice.
I made this one for you, and it's my friend Totte, who is a strap maker in Sweden.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
So you certainly know who it is.
It's Phil Lynott,
Yep.
man. I can't believe it. Look at that.
And that's for I hope you have your Explorer still.
Yes,
That's for the Explorer.
because it has the orange.
Yeah, and it's 21 millimeters.
I will put it on the Explorer. You legend. I'm so delighted. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Philo.
You're gonna be wearing Philo.
Yeah. I just did a little feature on him in my latest
Yeah, I
album
saw that. I
video.
saw that. I've
Yeah.
been playing in Halt
Oh,
a
yes.
couple of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because his mother had his festival every year in August
Oh, yes.
at the Halt. What's the Bloody Stream?
At the Bloody Stream.
Yeah, on the back there.
All right.
Yeah,
One of the best chowders.
yeah,
It was like the best chowder I found in Dublin, at the Bloody Stream.
yeah. I saw that.
Philo, I have a Philo strap. This
Yeah.
is amazing. How did you do this? Is this
Actually, I don't know. He has some kind of machine that.
like laser etching
Yeah,
or something?
some laser style.
What a great idea. Thank
Yeah.
you. Do you want to get a close-up of that?
Yeah, I will have a
Yeah.
closer look so everyone can see before you bring it home.
Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. And also has the second gift. This is an album that me and my producer friend Lars made for a couple of years ago.
So you're a musician?
Yeah.
You didn't mention that.
Didn't
Well,
I?
you said you were playing in Hoth. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Me and my friend made this album a couple of years ago. It's our own arrangement of Phil Lynott songs, together with a symphony orchestra from Prague.
No way.
So we have, you can listen if you don't have a CD player, it's on the Spotify, so.
I can see some songs in here that are, it's all, Old Town, Rosalie, Still in Love with You, that's a favorite.
Yeah.
That is a favorite.
Friday night to be dressed to kill, down at Dino's Bar and Grill. Drink will flow and blood will spill, and if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warm and it won't be long, won't be long, won't be long.
Wow. So it turns out you're a big Phil Lynott fan.
Yeah, I've been. It's with his mother. I've visited her a couple of times.
Wow. Oh, so you must have loved the Ireland video. then. You must have been like, oh my God, this is...
Well, let me see what you have in your...
Sure. You said bring a couple of pieces, so I just grabbed two kind of eclectic pieces, something,
nice.
two very, very different pieces. Which one would you like to look at first?
The AP, I've seen you with the AP, so...
You want to see this?
Yeah.
The Royal Oak Offshore Diver.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's
I've
a
seen
recent
it.
acquisition. I got that about 7-8 months ago.
Yeah, and you bought it from a lady, right?
Yeah, the AD here. There was a boutique right here in Venice.
Yeah.
On the square on Piazza San Marco.
Okay.
And very, very small, modest place, but beautiful and very nice people in there. But it actually closed down. AP kind of shifted their kind of operations a lot and turned a lot of their boutiques into AP houses. I was recently in the AP house in Milano. Enormous, like I don't know, 8 floors or something. Fantastic. Go into, it's a full building with several floors. That's the way they're doing it now. They've closed up a lot of their small boutiques. There's only 3, I believe, left in Italy. They closed Florence, they closed Venice.
Yeah.
So I got this, I was lucky enough to get this about a week or 10 days before they closed the,
Nice.
the boutique here, yeah.
Can I try it?
Please, please. It has the buckle strap. Just be careful about that. That's because I always feel nervous myself when I'm trying to put on the buckle. Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I've seen people drop watches.
Yeah. It's quite a piece, but it sits well.
Yeah, it looks great on you. Yeah. Big statement piece, man.
Yeah. I love the green as well.
So that comes with a black strap. It comes with an extra strap because it has the quick release system for the straps.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to see it, I can show you how it works.
Yeah.
And yeah, you want to film that?
Yeah.
Nice, right?
Super nice.
So I'll show you how the quick release works. You just pinch here, pinch there, and it comes away.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then that goes back in. And this also comes away when you want to change the straps. This flicks. See if I can remember how to do this. And this slides away.
Okay,
so
cool.
you put this on the other strap. Now it usually comes with black, and I was able to convince them to give me a grey one because I wasn't so interested in black on this.
No.
The grey looked nicer, and smudge there. The grey looked a lot nicer, so I was able to convince them to take the black, keep the black themselves, and swap it out for a grey.
Okay, cool.
And sometimes I put it on the grey, and it's kind of a military grey, if that makes any sense. It's not super dark, and it works. It almost has a greenness to it as well. So if I get a little tired of the green everywhere, I can change that out, and it takes precisely 30 seconds to do. So it's a good piece. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I'll put it on. Did you try on that Panerai? Let's see how it looks.
Okay. Sure, man.
Yeah, I want to see. I like to see my own watches from the.
Yeah, then you can see how good it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
big statement piece.
yeah. Nice.
Okay. What size is your wrist? About 7 inches?
I don't know inches how. It's just, I think it's 17.5 centimeters,
Right, okay.
18, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know what that is in inches.
Yeah, that's just over 7, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Should calculate
Super
that.
clean and nice, this one.
Isn't it? Yeah, nice and simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's a funny Panerai because it doesn't look like a whole lot in photos on Chrono 24 and so on. You see it and you think it was unremarkable, but then you see them in the flesh and it's a totally different thing. I think that's the case with all watches.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. I'll take some on my case. I'm going to bring you a chunky watch. This is a Swedish watch from a company called Halda. Halda. And it's it's the oldest watch brand in Scandinavia. It's from 1887.
Wow.
I'm just going to show you. They started to make pocket watches. And I recently got one from an auction in Sweden, so I'm really happy to have this.
Oh, that's a beaut.
Yeah, check this out.
Oh, God, look at this.
You know, you just turn it up and it works. It's over 120 years old, so.
Oh my God, this is stunning.
Yeah, and you can open it in the back, all the way like this. And there you go. Listen to that sound.
That would
You're
put
in
me to
love.
sleep.
You're in love.
I would open that
yeah.
and sit it on my bedstand, my nightstand, and just let that.
It's therapy.
Yeah, that's therapeutic. It is.
Yeah.
That's magnificent. Wow.
I'm gonna show it to everyone.
Please, yeah.
It's fantastic that someone 1887 in a little town in Sweden decided to go to Switzerland and want to become a watchmaker. And there were 100 people who worked with those watches in Sweden.
I wasn't aware there was such a watch horology culture in Sweden. That's a stunning piece, my friend.
And when the World War came, they got bankrupt and no more. And
Right.
A friend of mine started it again in the 2000.
Really?
The first watch they made was for the Swedish astronaut Christer Fuglesang. He brought one of these watches in space, 2009.
No way.
And it's a watch similar like this one. And then they made this one who is for the racing. It's called Halle Race Pilot. And it's titanium and DLC.
It's heavy for titanium.
Yeah. The case and the bezel is titanium.
The whole head here is titanium? This is all titanium?
Yeah, this is titanium, I think.
That is heavy for... I'm surprised.
But the watch itself is... thing you can do with this is you do like this. You can take it out.
Oh, look at that.
So this is a Zenith movement.
Wow, it's deep. I quite like this. Look how shallow that dial is.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Wow.
Yeah, they're great watchmakers.
Do you mind if I try it off?
Of course, of course. It's a chunky watch, that's why I started with this one.
Right. That is big beast.
Nice, right?
That's about 16, is it? Deep?
Something like that, yes.
16 and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe including that domed
Yeah,
crystal, maybe even approaching 17.
yeah.
It's about as thick as a Rolex Deep Sea,
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
but it's solid. It's
Solid, yeah.
really well. I like the broad span across the wrist. Halda. You know, it doesn't dance around on the wrist. It fits neatly. Yeah. Wow. I love that dial. That's it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were interested in getting into Swedish watches, where should I start? On Chrono 24 or?
No, you can start. There is a new store that is open in Stockholm only for Scandinavian watches.
Oh.
Called Watches of Scandinavia. So if you
I
go
believe
to...
I've heard from them.
Yeah,
or...
no, I think I send you something.
Oh, really?
Check it out if
you
you
did,
come
yeah.
to Sweden, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's watchescandinavia.com. There you can start to see all, there is, I think it's 15 brands on that site.
Wow. Okay.
So you can start there.
I used to have family in Sweden, so
Okay.
wouldn't be my first time to Sweden.
Okay, cool.
I've been to Stockholm and I've been to a little place in the forest called Nyköping.
Nyköping, yeah.
Nyköping, yeah.
This is
My uncle who passed away last year, he had a lovely summer house there.
in Nyköping, yeah.
Yeah. And it was beautiful.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna show you this one as well. I'm gonna do this. Here you go, is the...
You're able to just swap the watches out.
Yeah.
This is
Here is it's a high beat movement. Now you got a totally different watch.
high
Nice,
beat
right?
for what is it, 36,000?
Yeah, 36,000.
Yeah, that's a very sweet, the smooth sweep there on the.
Yeah, and it's a quick set date. Just push here. You see, it's changed the dates.
Oh, I see. Wow. I like this one too.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Dang, man.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Turn me on to, like I need more watches in
Yeah.
my life. You're gonna turn me onto these. Look at that. Looking strong. Strong looking watch.
It is.
Okay. This is very interesting. What else have you got to show me? I'm dying to see all your goodies.
Yeah.
All your little toys in
Yep,
there, man.
my little toys. I got a couple of more Swedish watches, and then I show you some. I can open my box and you can point.
Everything there is interesting. Let's start on the top right.
Top right.
Yeah.
It's not a Swedish.
Oh, sorry. You offended?
No, not at all. Just telling. But it's a great watch. Grand Seiko. I love Grand Seiko.
This is a stunner on the
Yeah.
thread strap as well.
Yeah,
I like that off-white dial.
yeah. And the blue GMT.
Oh, yes. Beautiful, elegant.
Yeah, it is.
Is this high beat?
No,
No.
no. It's a regular 9S, I think it's called.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm really.
Tad small on me, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I love the red strap.
Yeah, it's great.
With the keeper around. Just that off-white is very, very beautiful.
Yeah, you can look at it for hours.
Yes.
And listen to the Halda pocket watch.
Did you choose the strap or did
Yeah,
it come on
yeah.
this?
No, it's not that strap. It's more dark brown strap.
Ah, okay. I think you picked well. Those
Yeah.
they go really well together. Stunner. Yeah, I love Grand Seiko. I had a chronograph there for a couple of months, and it was quite a piece of engineering.
Yeah, yeah.
Miracle of engineering
Yeah, yeah.
on the wrist.
Yeah.
That was a spring drive one, you know, with the GMT and the chrono. It was like
Yeah.
everything in a watch.
So how did you end up in Venice?
Well, I came to Italy many years ago with my band, like 30 years ago. And I have a daughter who's Italian,
Yeah.
from a town inland called Vicenza. And so I was coming up back and forth. I was, based in New York with the band for a long, long time. But I was flying back over to see her. And I always loved Venice. So I had done my years in New York with the traffic and the chaos and the madness. So the idea of Venice appealed to me. Some Italians say, oh yeah, Venice is very beautiful for a day or a weekend, but you wouldn't want to live there because you're remote, you're isolated, you've got all these little bridges, but I like that. I like being disconnected from the world a bit. So when the opportunity came along during COVID, the prices came down a little, I took the opportunity to come here. Yeah.
Cool.
I'd done an episode for the channel in Venice, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's like the Italian towns are all beautiful, but Venice has that extra thing. So I thought, well, it's a nice resource to have, to be able to just step out of the apartment, shoot a watch with the most amazing background, and go back in and edit. I don't have to take a train or, a lot of other channels, maybe they're in towns that aren't so amazing background, so they have to travel somewhere or go to some old mansion or something if they want something, or the seaside or something like that. Whereas I kind of have it all here, so it just makes it handy,
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, some people just tune in when I walk around with the camera, just doing a walkabout, talking about nothing. So it's cool.
I've seen a couple of those. It's really nice. Really nice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bottom right.
The bottom right. It's a brand that totally discontinued the whole brand. It's Girard-Perregaux.
Ah.
It's a brand called Jean Richard.
Jean Richard.
Jean Richard, something like that.
Oh. It's a big monster.
Yeah. And I saw it when I was on holiday in Spain. I saw that. Yeah. I love that color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting blue. Big statement piece.
Yeah.
Shiny. We like big, shiny watches.
Looks nice. Looks nice.
Love it. Extremely comfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I think they were. I think it's an old brand that they tried to do a new launch with. Maybe 5 years ago, and I think after 2 years they discontinued it.
Any idea what movement is inside there?
Yeah, I think it's. Let me see. I think it's Celita.
Oh, right. It sounds like the SW200 when you wind it.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. I think it is.
It's a good work.
Modified.
Modified Celita, yeah. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
they're solid.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I like that.
It's a great one, right?
Mm-hmm. What's the gold one?
You're good in pronouncing. Frédéric Constant.
Frédéric Constant.
Frédéric Constant.
Very nice.
It comes with a big box, and it's a car in it. It's a rally.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
It's a nice engage, stop, re-engage, action.
Sits really well.
Is that the 7750, the Valjoux? Feels like it.
Yeah, I think so.
It feels like it, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because it's dancing around in there.
Yeah.
Woof, 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 woof. You know? I think it's the Valjoux.
Yeah. You may be right there.
Handsome watch. Very nice.
It is. I love it.
Sporty.
Sporty.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
And just when I did that, I felt that's it. And you can tell by the thickness of the watch, because it's a chunky monkey. Yeah, nice, very nice.
The music, how did that start? And how come?
With the band?
No, the beginning of.
Oh, the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was a little kid, I loved Ravel and Beethoven and all the dead composers.
Okay.
And I started playing piano.
You have music in your family? Musicians?
My father played a little guitar, and everyone in the family enjoys music. They're passionate about music.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say there are incredible musicians in the family. That started with my generation, I think. But everyone was very passionate about music, and there were classical music albums, in the house, not just pop, and not just stuff on the radio, but like a little bit more depth. So I started into piano, and it just got more and more serious, and I started picking up other instruments like the bass guitar. I was doing a piano degree in Dublin, in the Dublin School of Music, and I did 1,000 exams at the Royal Irish Academy. So I got very, very serious into it. Cool. And at one point, that was my dream, to become a classical pianist and do the competitions and all of that. But then I was also doing bass guitar, and the band started. There was some activity with the band, so we were traveling a little bit. We eventually got signed to a major record label in New York. Did a lot of touring, etc., etc. And then the band dissolved in 2012, and then I went into production. People used to always say, when I was in the band, you're going to be a producer someday. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to, you know, because I've done it so long with my band. And I'm like, I don't want to start from the beginning all over again.
Right.
I was like, I'll do it if the work comes to me. I'm not going to go find the work. And luckily enough, that's what happened. And I did that then all the way till 2019. I still get a few production jobs every now and then. But of course, lockdown and COVID and stuff, everything dried up there. Shall I show you the other one I brought?
Yeah. Do that.
Something completely different.
So it's one. Oh, perfect.
So this is 1993, 16618. I got this one obviously used, and it's from a gentleman here in Venice who has a ton of watches, and he didn't have the box or the card or anything because it didn't matter to him. And I brought it to Rolex. It was missing one link, so they added the missing link, and they did a full service on it. So I got that 2-year warranty.
Cool.
And came out looking new, or next to new. I've been wearing it quite a bit. Strangely, for me, that's you would think that would be the rarest watch I wear, but it's actually the watch I wear the most. I'm not going to call it a beater, but it's a watch I wear kind of just casually. You know, what I'm saying is it's a contradiction, because you would imagine I would just baby it constantly, it being gold. But instead, because it's an older watch and it's been serviced and so on, I kind of relax with it and I let it live, and you know.
And then doesn't that feel more like that when you don't have the box and the papers all as well?
A little bit, yeah.
I can understand. This is a nice one. 16618.
Yeah. There is another one, the 16808, from around the same time, slightly different reference, but this would be the standard Submariner date in gold from the time. What I always liked about those older bluesies versus the new is the depth of the blue.
Yeah.
You know, the newer ones, the blue is more pastel, it's more light colored. It can look a little toyish sometimes.
Yeah, I understand.
Whereas that one is a deeper, more luxurious blue. So I always liked even the two-tone bluesies from that era. I prefer the blue on those, And some say they can see a little bit of purple coming in, because as it ages, these tend to start turning a strange kind of purple. You get purple overtones when you get reflections.
Yeah.
And the value goes up then when that starts happening, because then it's kind of a natural patina that's unattainable artificially. So I don't see the purple yet myself. Some who watch the channel claim that they've seen a couple of purple flashes from it. Yeah.
But they've been drinking.
But maybe they were just like, they were fully with us.
Super nice, super nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Excellent.
These are better ones than the one you click in.
They are.
I think.
These are Mirage Luxury Travel.
Yeah.
.com. And they're affordable, and they're really handy. Yeah. The ones that click in are very awkward.
Yeah, it's like this and...
Yeah, the Bosphorus ones and so on. Yeah, you pay more money and somehow they're less convenient.
Yeah.
These ones are... I like these, and they're cheaper. I must have 50 of these things in the house. Yeah, it just feels a little safer.
And easier to manage.
Which is your favorite between those two watches? They're so different.
I want one of those myself, so I gotta say this one, because I want one of those, but this piece is Oh, it's tough, man.
Yeah. They're very, very different, aren't they?
I'll take the both.
There you go.
We can trade for it. Yeah, go ahead.
I can see one ticking on the bottom left, so I don't know about that.
Also, the Swedish.
Did you bring me a quartz watch?
This is a quartz watch. This is also Sjö Sandström, like the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This is called the Skydiver. It's for the Swedish Air Force.
Oh.
So
another big power piece as well.
yeah.
Does this spin? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that big monster.
And it's digital in there. You can see. Put a little light there on.
Oh yeah.
So you have countdown and.
I see.
And graph. Oh.
Oh, I saw this thing sweep
Yeah.
across.
When you do something here, that one stops. And when you finish, they go where it.
Interesting.
Black Knight.
You like the butterfly clasps, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only thing I'm not crazy about with AP. There's a lot of butterfly clasps. It's a good looking watch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, honestly, the watch channel was just a little thing to do, just a
Yeah.
little hobby. I didn't know that anybody would be interested, honestly.
No.
I got my first 100 subscribers and I was shocked.
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like, what on earth is happening? I was just doing it for my own fun.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of taken over and it's become a new page, a new chapter for me. And I get to be creative in a new way, in a different way. I miss playing, I miss being on stage, I miss doing all of that. But it's not like I've lost my creativity. I get to be creative in completely new ways now. It's just, there's a lot of sitting in front of the computer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's that. So.
It is. It's the same for me, but I have a smaller channel. But it's the same for me. It's a different creative side.
Right.
So.
What instruments do you play?
I play guitar and sing.
Guitar and
Yeah,
sing.
yeah.
Okay.
So you don't play anything these days? You don't?
I mean, no. I mean, last time I was in the studio was a couple of years ago. I played a little piano on one of my videos to illustrate, to make a point about the relationship between the Spitfire and the Hurricane in the Battle of Britain.
Yeah.
So I was playing the piano and I did a little production on that. And about 6 months before that, I had a bass guitar in my hand because I was doing some bass overdubs for a singer-songwriter in the States. But I haven't had instruments in my hand much lately at all.
So you don't have a bass in your...
I don't have a bass. I have several basses around the world. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? There's one, excuse me, one of them is in LA with my brother. One or two are with my friend Dirk from the Eyebashers in New York. And I have a bunch of others in storage. I don't actually have a bass guitar with me here in Venice. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
There's like no instruments in my house. There's a little MIDI keyboard that I use for, doing parts for the videos.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of silly, really. I should have a bass in the house.
At least on the wall.
At least on the wall, or just to keep the fingers, alive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, like, if I picked one up now, will I get tired after a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
Or I might get the calluses back on the fingers after all these years.
Yeah.